Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more FM22. We're playing with the Bohemians in the Czech Republic. And we got a good amount of games to look at here from the get-go, but I'm of course gonna do it in the overview here, and it's been an absolutely fantastic period of time. Probably one of the most enjoyable periods of time. Why? Well, because we're winning. So what I mentioned in the last episode, right? I mentioned that I wanted to do a change in the friendlies when I got to them. Well, that turned out to be a lie, because I already did it in this game right here. In the Dundee United game that was the last game we had to play in the Euro Cup group stages. Basically a friendly, because we already had won the group of this stage. So I could just go in and try my new tactic, which I did. And you know what? I liked what I saw. Really liked it. So we did win that 1-0 with a Sutil goal. Full rotation with a new tactic. Killing it. Dundee is not a bad team. We have won every single game in the group stages. Just remember that as well. Right, so I continued, of course, with my new tactic. I will show it soon enough after we have discussed some of these results here. But just bear in mind that we have a new tactic. We're playing with a new tactic, new formation, new player roles and all that kind of stuff in all of these games. But it just continued. As you can see, 3-0 against Jablonec, Michael Lukwu, Lessig, who's getting more and more playtime to be honest, Bohemian with the goals, again, clean sheet, 3 goals. Slaven Lubrek, 2-0, Siska goal, Könighaus, clean sheet, and even the friendlies here, except from maybe the Slovakia one here, not really conceding a lot. 2-1, 1-0, 2-0, 3-3, it just went from, you know, and Bonegis Drava, Victoria Pilsen, Sigma Ulmerek, and Slovakia. Not easy games by any standards. They are like our rivals in the league, right? They are definitely rivalry. So also Ukwu is getting really good now. He's really finding some form, scoring quite a good amount of goals as well. And it just continued after the winter break. 2-0 Victoria Pilsen. I mean, Solil and Pasalik. 4-2, we did concede 2, but still, Ukwu with a hat-trick, Bornemann with a goal as well, 4-0 against Karvina, Bornemann on 2 goals, Hausdag and Aikidi on a goal, and the latest one, 3-0 against Banigo Straber, who was on top. They were actually above us when we played them. They were 4th in the league when we played them. Killed it away from home. They did get a red card in this one, but Pasalik, Bornemann and Janosek with these goals. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, holy moly. 11 games, right? 11 games. How many did we concede? 2 in the real games, but in total 5. That is below half, right? That's 5 out of 11. So that's 0.45. No, I can't do the math, but it's I mean, we're conceding less than half a goal per game with this new tactic. But we score, I think I counted it up to 27 goals here in 11 games. 27. Yeah. It looks pretty damn sweet to me. Before we are getting into what I've done with the tactic and into the game we're gonna play today, which you don't know, well, if you saw the fixtures, you know what game it is. It's of course the Euro Cup, and it's of course against something interesting. But yeah, we got some actually just this big deal done in the transfer window. This is a major one. Marcel has left us, but he came back again. He is right now on loan from Inter, right? Marcel have been sold, and there was a kind of a bidding war between Porto and Inter. I just gave him a new contract the 30th of December, right? The 30th of December, I gave him a new contract with a clause of 5.25 million. And 2 weeks later, when the transfer started, or just before it actually, these two guys, Inter and Porto, they started bidding each other up over him, and it actually went over the clause of because the actual amount of money that we are gonna get for him is, can we see it here? No, we actually need to go into the transfer history. No, that's not true. We need to go in here and into here, Marcel. So the actual clauses is 5.75 million, but many of them are bonuses, as you can see, where he needs to play league games and he also needs to have international appearances and stuff like that, right? So there are definitely some clauses that has to be made if we need to get all the money for him. But we got 1.2 million directly. That's 1.2 million that I think I'm okay with, actually. Now, here's the thing. This guy could be a top-class defender. But I mean, 5 million is 5 million if we do get the 5 million, right? And if he is a top-class, you know, defender, we're gonna get those millions. No worry. He will play for Inter then. And what makes this deal even better is that I could loan him back. Actually, Marcel himself told Inter that he wanted both Porto and Inter that he wanted a loan back option. That's not me. I didn't ask for that. He decided that he wanted to come back and play the rest of the season. So to me, that's a win-win situation, because here is the next thing. I wouldn't say better defenders, but I got at least some defenders that are very close to equally as good as Marcel coming in the summer transfer, right? So I'm not too worried about this. I'm not too worried about this at all. So yeah. So I think this is a very, 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 very good deal for us. So here are the signings that I made or is making for the summer transfer, right? Now you might think, oh, you did it again. You did say you didn't want to do it, but you did it. Now, hear me out. 5 out of 6 of these guys are going to strengthen our troop directly, straight into the first team. Not the first 11, but the first team, right? They are going to strengthen our squad directly. And you can see here we do have a couple of those as defenders. We actually have 3 new defenders coming in. 2 of them on the right-hand side and 1 of them on the left-hand side. And all of them will strengthen our first team. Except from this guy. Philippe Barut is kind of a mistake, I would say. Right now I'm thinking he's probably a mistake. He's the mistake that I made. But that's because of something else that happened later on. But we do have players coming in, and all of them will absolutely strengthen our team, except from this guy, Braut. So just to show them here really fast, because I wanted to show that I have made some deals again, and we could even make more. I'm looking for intakes when they come into their teams. I'm looking at possibly getting some more youngsters in that are very, very, very cheap to get in, maybe. Or just really, really, really good. But yeah, it's okay. I'm fairly happy with this. The only thing that I'm worried about right now is probably the depth in our... yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later on. Also, we did have quite few players go out on loan again here. You can see some of them over here. And yeah, Marcel is in there. 1.2 million, 5.75 as you can see with add-ons. That's a sweet deal. It's absolutely brilliant. But Starek went out on loan, Serb went out on loan again, and Gabriel went out on loan. Now, I do have made 2 of my own signings as well. One of them is a loan deal, and one of them is... yeah, he's 56k, and I really, really needed someone to back up our wingback area. And this is the guy, Carlos Enrique, coming in from some team in Brazil. And that's why I said before that the other guy that I brought in for the summer transfers might be a mistake, because this guy is actually better than him. This guy got a high ceiling. I mean, he's 19 and he's this good already, right? He is, as you can see, he already started a lot of the games. He actually, right when he went in, he has been starting every single game. 2 assists, 7.45. I mean, yeah, sorry Dara, and sorry Indefi, but yeah, this guy might be better than you. Also with the way we're playing right now. So, I mean, for 56k, I mean, yeah, he's on very heavy wages. He's only here for 2 years. He did not want a longer contract, so we might not see a big profit on this guy or anything. But if we can manage to sign him after this, another for well, in a year's time, sign him again for a new contract, a longer one, if he wants to stay. Oh boy, do we have a good player here. I feel like this could be a very, very good player in the future. his only real weakness is in the air. His jumping reach and, you know, ability in the air with jumping reach 4 and hitting of 7 that's also strength 6. It's a problem. It's a problem, but with the way we are playing now, it's not as big of a problem, it seems. So yeah, he doesn't have the height either for jumping reach and all that. But this guy is a very good player, and I'm very happy with signing him here in the winter transfer, which we don't normally. I think that's the first winter transfer we have done, actually. So that is the first guy that I went in, and I needed someone because we had a lot of injuries and stuff on our wingbacks, and I really needed someone extra in there. And you know what? I found someone who is almost better than the other guys, so can't really complain too much about it. Yeah, he's on high wages, but he's. This is not high wages if you think about it. When he's a starter. He's a starter. This guy is a starter. That is not a high wage for this, you know. That's not really a high wage, is it? Marco Brun. That's a Danish lad. And the only reason I got this guy in, as you can see, he is a super sub right now. Well, kind of. But he's actually playing okay. He's doing okay for himself in those subs. So why I got this guy in is exactly what you think it is. Yeah, death. I needed an extra inside forward, wide target man or something like that on the left-hand side. Also someone that could potentially go up here. But more importantly, just someone to strengthen our depth in the frontal, in the front units. And that is leading into me talking a little bit about the tactics here, because why we needed this guy is because of the formational change and the tactics changes. So let's get into, well, actually also what game we're gonna play. So here we go. So here it is, and this is also the players that are gonna play this game. Yeah, and we got two versions again here. It is called 4-3-3 force right, because we're forcing down the right hand side, and we got the other one that is a force left, of course, but we're gonna play with the force right here. So just to quickly go over it, positivity mentality. In here there is a couple of changes, of course, but not a whole lot. But probably the main things to take away from this is we are now running a defense, so we are dribbling a lot more, right? And why am I doing that? Because a lot of, actually, it's a kind of a mistake going for a pass mentality kind of game that we did before for a long time. Because most of our players, we have crazy dribbling abilities. Not as much on Ugwu, but if you take a look at most of these guys, 12, 14, Solil here might also have a good one, 13, Templeman, 13, and also that technique and all that is also, they're pretty technical, and they're also very physical. So that's why we got the physics, we got the technical abilities, and we got the dribbling abilities, which is also technical, but whatever. So running a defense is actually working out, also with how I have changed some of the other things. Many of these guys, or many of these roles, as you can see, we got a box-to-box midfielder in there, we've got a deep line playmaker in there. Many of these guys have the same instructions as before, but they do dribble more, and they are not really passing it shorter anymore, which many of them had before. The box-to-box is dribble-less, but that's okay, that's something I've thought about, and I want him to dribble this. But again, no shorter passing here, so we will have a more direct way of playing, right? The inside forward, nothing. The wide target man, yes, we're playing with a wide target man. So we are also, on the other side, we're also playing, when we move over to this one, that's also a wide target man, unless Puzzles is playing over here. So that's interesting. Stay wider, hold position, shoot less often. Bornemann up front, roam from position. The halfback is still the same, just with not really having that shorter passing in. The wingbacks, which we have two of now, is pretty standard. Stay wider, shoot. Well, actually, the wingback on attack. Well, we do have one on attack and one on support. Because we got the inside forward here, so he's gonna overlap him. And this one is just supporting the wide target man and the midfield a little bit more. Shoot less often, stay wider, mark tighter, tackle harder. Tackle harder. Can't speak today. Shoot less often, sit narrow. I want him to sit a little bit more narrow because we do have a wide target man out here, and he needs rooms or space to. So this guy is not gonna go on the outside. He's more like going in here, helping the midfield, and sitting a little bit more narrow, like an inverted wingback would do. But I'm not playing an inverted wingback in this tactic. And he will also, overlap or even underlap, go into the box with this tactic. So that's pretty cool. that's pretty cool. The central defenders is almost the same, except from I've taken out staying wider, and I have also taken out them playing. What was it? I took out something here. Just don't remember what it was. We still have a cover rule. Yeah, I did something. I just don't remember what it was. That's something. That's usually how it goes. So that's kind of how we are doing in possession, right? We are playing a little, I wouldn't say faster, because that's not true. Our tempo is the same. But we are not going for the shorter passing. That's leaving more opportunities for them to run or find the passes into space and stuff like that. We are more physical in the way we're playing right now, going forward, right? Now, with everything else, we also mix crosses, right? That's also a change. We had low crosses before. So, in transition, still the same. 100% still the same. This one, the same, except from the trigger press. This one was up here before. Now I moved it down here to more often. Which means we will have the ball a little bit less, but when we do gain the ball back, we are likely getting it back in the midfield, where we are going to apply the trigger press more often. At least that's what I've seen. We trigger press more often in the midfield now. So that is the new tactic and formation. And you might think that's not a really big change. Well, it kind of is, because how it plays out inside the match engine and what you see is very different compared to before. Very different indeed. So yeah, and this is also what I would call a more standard FM22 tactic. You'll probably see other YouTubers use something similar to this, and maybe yourself as well. And it is probably also one of the formations that are gonna do really well when it comes to points haul on different lists that you can find on the internet. At least I believe so. But probably not as usual to play with a wide target man, right? But the rest is pretty standard stuff. But it's doing us. It's really, really good. It's you saw how many games we won in a row, and how many goals we are scoring and how little we are conceding right now. That could all change, because today we're gonna play against the mighty FC Midtjylland. Oh god, we are going to Denmark, and we are away from home in our knockout stages in the Conference League here. So we pulled Midtjylland. That's not an easy one to deal with. I mean, together with FC Copenhagen is of course the best team in Denmark, and well, I know them pretty well. I'm actually not that far from them in real. How far is it from here to Herning? They are playing in a city called Herning in yeah, how far is that? Like 60 or 70 kilometers away? Probably something like that. I've never been on their stadium. Never. I'm not really watching Danish football, but I know most of these players because they are just high profiles, right? I know most of them, and this is, yeah, they are kind of like the same strength as one of the Prague teams, I would say. They are up there. We're up against the wall here. We're definitely, if we can just get away with a draw against these guys, that would be, away from home, that would be pretty good, I think. But seeing how good this tactic has been, we could maybe do something. Now, a little bit of a worry here. We have to play 2 games a week for the next 2 weeks. So I do rotate a little bit here. I kind of need to, I mean, I don't really need to do it now, but Dara is coming back from an injury. He's going to start in. Yeah. Bess is going to go down. He's done that a couple of times, going down to a central defender role. I kind of made a mistake that Lessig is not registered. I kind of forgot about that. And I do not have a lot of central defenders with me. And I don't trust Bedaka anymore. He's been doing okay, but I think it's better to put Bess down here. For reasons. He's just a better player overall. So yeah, a bit of a worry there, because Lessig has actually been doing fantastic when he's playing, and I wanted to use him a little bit more, but he's unregistered, unfortunately, as the same as for Marco Brun here, because he's just came in. Now, one guy that is registered that I'm not going to use in this match here is Carlos Enrique, right? He's on the bench. So, but I did manage to register him, but not Lessig, unfortunately. Anyway, Haustak Colliner is gonna get. He also just came back from an injury. He's also gonna play this one. and Könighaus also just getting back from an injury on the bench. So you can see I had a lot of injuries on my wingbacks. That's also why I actually went out and got Carlos Enrique, because both Dara and Defi was also injured at some stage during this winter transfer window. Aikidi is gonna play on the halfback. He's been fantastic in there. He's taking best role. I mean, Aikidi is just, look at those numbers right there. 7.68 in the last 5. If you're wondering why I have 2 last 5s, one of them is just overall last 5 games, and the other one is first team games last 5. If anyone has been out of the team and doing really well in, like in Defi here, doing really well in non-competitive matches, well, I take note of that. Right? So Sulil and Templeman on the midfield, Pasalic on the inside forward on support. Normally that would be on attack, but I'm playing the white target man on attack instead, and that's of course Ukwu over there, and Bornemann pressing forward up front. And if we're looking at goals, it looks like Ukwu and Bornemann is pulling away from Pasalic now, but all 3 of them very capable of scoring goals up there. It's possible that any of them is the goal scorer in any single game. So that's great. So that's gonna be it. We need to do the opposition instructions, but otherwise we are getting into the match. And what a big one it is. I wish we could get further in the Conference League here, but this could also be the end station. This could be where it all ends. It's a big opponent. It is a big opponent, but not impossible. Not impossible at all. But I think we were a little bit... We could have pulled some easier teams. Let's just say that. We could have pulled some easier teams. But it's not... It could also have been worse. There are... no, not really. Because this team is one of the better teams that qualified through the second placement, right? This is one of the better teams that qualified in the second spot. I would say we're a little bit unlucky with who we got here. But that's not gonna take anyway. It's not gonna take, even if we do lose over these 2 legs. I am gonna play both legs in this episode. Oh, got to be kidding me. 16 seconds, Colina. 16 seconds you had to play. And you got a yellow and a penalty. Are you... Or... Oh my god. Oh, I should just have played our normal players in there. I shouldn't have done it. There we go. Behind already. Oh my god. Well, that's gonna put a really hard... that's gonna be tough now. It's gonna be real tough now, of course. We'll see how it goes. That's a nice ball over to Ukwu. Is he gonna get it? Yes. The white target man. Templeman, Ukwu again, finding good space. Sulil, go back. Yes, Aikidi. That's a good ball into Sulil again. He's through. Whew! It's actually a nice shot as well, but well done by the goalkeeper. Who's that? Who's the goalkeeper? Someone I know? Olafsson. Yes, we know Olafsson. He's been all over the places. He's even been in Premier League and I think Italy as well. And yeah, he's been in a couple of different good clubs. Was he in Napoli, I think? And I think he was also in, was it... I want to say Newcastle, but no, I don't think so. Maybe Bournemouth? Something like that. Bornemann. Sulil, long shot. Again, Olafsson. I don't think Olafsson is actually their best goalkeeper, but he could be their cup goalkeeper. That's what I'm thinking, actually. I think they do have another one that is actually better than Olafsson. Can we see? Maybe he's on the bench, actually. Jonas Lössl. Oh, no. I'm thinking about Jonas Lössl. I thought about Lössl, right? Olafsson is another... Olafsson is also a real... Olafsson is actually a young goalkeeper that is really, really good. Okay, there we go. 2-0. Okay, that's... They are a lot better than us then. Okay, fair enough. Sisto. Yeah, well, everyone knows who Sisto is. If you don't, you're not paying much attention to football, I guess. He actually just got released in Real by Midtjylland. I think he was released at least. Definitely, there is something going on there. But this is also this episode is gonna get out in like when I'm recording it now. There's gonna be 3 weeks before it's actually getting released. So or something like that. So yeah, it's I'm I'm ahead of you guys, so to speak, right? Far ahead. I got a lot of episodes in stock. Alright, well, 2-0 away from home here. That's after 19 minutes. This could be a slaughterhouse. This could be a slaughterhouse. But it is a really good team. They could even be... I think it might even be better than the 2 Prague teams. That's possible. I think the Danish league in total are probably on par with the Czech league. But there is a couple of teams in Denmark that are probably just like Slavia and like Sparta. It's just so far ahead of, most of them. And Midtjylland is one of those, and FC Copenhagen is the other one. Those are the 2 teams like battling for winning the league almost every season. Sometimes there is another team coming up there, like Brøndby or sometimes Aalborg, well, AAB, and... Yeah, but and also Nordsjælland have won it. FC Nordsjælland, or FCN, I think they're called in the game. FCN also sometimes do it, but it's like that's that one odd season off where they have a couple of really big talents and just go crazy. But for the most part, it is FC Copenhagen and Midtjylland. That is the 2 big ones in Denmark. And both of them are actually not that old clubs. They were, I think maybe Midtjylland was like in the zeros. I think they got 2008, 2009 or something like that. That's when 2 smaller clubs, or 3 smaller clubs actually got fusioned together to become Midtjylland. Which means Midtjylland is in the peninsula of Jylland. And it's in the middle. Midt means the middle of Jylland, the peninsula. So they got a couple of good teams in there playing in the 2nd and 1st divisions, and then they fusioned together to make it a big club. And since that, well, they have won quite a few things, and a really good club, really good youth academy. 20, they got 20 in the game as a youth academy. Very good academy. Not only for Denmark, but in total, they are one of the best academies in the world. Absolutely, on par with Ajax or Chelsea or something like that. They are up there. They are producing a lot of talent, not only Danish talent, but also a lot of African talents. A lot of it. It's a good team. Interesting team. Well, there we go. Well, that was piss poor first half. Not really. Because then we look at the XG here, and we take a look at the performance overall. We are not out of it. We are definitely not out of it. They got that penalty. Bang. Okay, well, whatever. 16 seconds in. And then they got an easy goal here. But other than that, it doesn't really look that... bad. If we could get a goal here in the second half, and then when we are at home, we could do bits to them. Yeah? We could do bits. But we do need a goal here away from home. Just to make up the difference here, because 2-0, that's a lot of goals you need to do in 90 minutes when we are at home. We do need a goal here in these next 45 minutes, I feel like. And it's not impossible to find it. But if they're getting 3-0, then it's probably, done and dusted, I would say. But, well, it's never really over before the final whistle, I guess, but it's gonna be real tough. Bohemian is not having a good day. Unless he's scoring goals, he's not having a good day. Oh, high pressure. Ukwu. Come on, mate. Solil. Yes, out to Dera. He's fast. Good cross, maybe? No, Solil. Dera, now the cross. Nope. Solil, back to Aikidi. He got space. He's gonna shoot Templeman into the box area. He's gonna cut it back, isn't he? Oh, hello. Well, it's not a penalty. But it could be a good opportunity here from the free kick. Because this is still a highlight. Oh, that's piss poor. Come on, mate. I think we need to make some changes here. Mostly because of the condition. So some of these guys are definitely breaking right now. It looks like Colina and Dara might be up for a change. Maybe Templeman because of that yellow. 6.5 for Colina. He's out. Defi or Könighaus? Könighaus is coming in, I think. Also because he needs a little bit of sharpness. Probably shouldn't gamble on that, but... Templeman is coming off for... Janosek. And I should probably make the third sub already, but I'm gonna wait out on that. Is that a highlight? Or just because I changed something? Could be a highlight. Come on, mate. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was a highlight. It was a decent effort, but also no chances to beat him from there. With yeah, it wasn't the best shot in the world. All right, here we go again. Ugwu. Oh, another potential issue there. Janosek, Bornemann, Könighaus losing it. Janosek, shooting from range. All right, come on, guys, get a goal, get a goal. They're on their tippy toes to get it, but yeah, they're definitely back healing, right? They are not having a lot. 77 minutes. We're gonna get. I kind of want Siska on because he also needs some, and he's probably also the best one to put in terms of getting a chance to score a goal instead of Bornemann, maybe. Possibly. He's anxious and he's playing really poorly. And if we put him in, we have 2 wide attack. That's probably. Oh, they scored a third one. Are you kidding me? They didn't have anything the second half here, and now they get one. Oh, Red Ruffy has blown his whistle, so it's a disallowed goal. Okay, good. What I could do is like that. And put Bornemann on the inside forward and Siska up front. I think we're gonna do that, actually. Yeah, unfortunately he had an injury, Siska, and was out for a couple of weeks. Ah, you piece of... Well, that is our chances gone for getting a goal here, I think. And we do not have anyone that can play out there on the pitch. Maybe Könighaus could play over there, but... Can you play in the central defense? Nope. That is not good. That is not good at all. I don't know what to do here. I do not know what to do. Can Bornemann play further back? Not really. Yeah, we have a really big problem here. So Lil, can you play somewhere else now? Janosek? Not really. I think I'm gonna do something like this and play him over here and stay wider. And this one as a Segundo Volante on support. This one, Carrilero probably. Stay wider. Out of possession, or in possession, stay wider. Actually, the halfback don't really need to stay wider when we are on the ball. But I'm... Who's the anchor man? I need an anchor man instead here. Nah, I like the halfback too much. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Probably the chances of getting any results here. I mean, 2-0 is possible to turn around when we get to home. They haven't had a lot, right? They haven't had a lot. They had those penalty and a chance to score a goal a couple of times, but we were the better team out there for most of this game. So that's... Oh, please don't score here. Good. Get to it, get to it, get to it. What are you doing? Oh, it was Bornemann, okay. Okay. I think we... It's gonna be really tough in the second leg, right? And we do also have another game to play in between that one. It's gonna be a long episode, guys, right? It's gonna be a long episode. It's gonna be around 1 hour long. Not even a little bit over that. It's gonna be one of the long ones. Ugwu, come on, mate. Come on. Nah. This is end of highlight. End of game highlight, right? That's what I'm calling it. Ugwu. Could be a highlight. I mean, it's not... Nah, there we go. End of the game. All right, 2-0. Not a good result. Absolutely not a great result here, because also how we played, we should not have... I mean, this should have been a draw, right? Let's be honest here. But it's the first game where we are conceding 2 goals in the previous 12 matches or something like that. And it is away from home, even in another country against a really good team. So we were probably still the better team in there in terms of statistics and all that. So, you know, when we get to our home game, it's not unlikely that we can win it with 2 goals. It's not unlikely, but it's also really tough. But yeah, there we go. That's the game against FC Midtjylland away from home. So the longer I have Dara, the more I kind of annoyed that I gave him a new contract, because he seems to be very injury prone. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks again, and if we take a look at the history here with injuries, he got a lot of them. He got a lot of those moderate ones, and he's just out for such a long time every single season. It's not really working for me anymore, guy. He's just too injured, man. Anyway, I have decided that I'm not gonna show this game in between Mlada Boleslav here. I'm just gonna go directly to Midtjylland and show you that. So I'll do this off recording, so we can just to keep it kind of down to below an hour. These episodes. So I'm gonna get through this one. I'm gonna show you what we did in that one, and then we get to the Midtjylland game in well, soon enough, I guess. Yeah, let's go. Well, would you have it? I have completely forgotten to show you where we actually are in the league after all those 1 games and the last 11 games. And yeah, stupid me. So we are sitting 4th. Yeah, we are looking really good now. I did not expect this to happen, because I didn't expect this tactic to be this great and the players to do as well as they have in the previous many games. But we got 47 points, 48 for Victoria Pilsen. So we are definitely, and as you can see, down to, Banik Ostrava is on 47. That we did win against 3-0, right? Just before. Jablonec on 36. So it's top 5 it's definitely on, right? That's the question is, which, like last season, which one of those placements will we get? I think that's the only question really, and that's too early to tell. That's way too early to tell. But I'm already now pretty happy with where we are in the league, and already pretty happy that we are just keeping up with where we were last season, and maybe we can even. I wouldn't say we're probably not going to get more points than last season, but if we can just get a 3rd or 4th place, then I'm okay with that. That's also, even 5th is also okay. Just to be in that top 5 spots, so we have European competitions next season. That's brilliant. We do not have the FA Cup this time around, so it's very unlikely we're getting into the Europa League. But you know what? Conference League is also pretty decent. The problem with not getting the 3rd spot is that we have to go through the qualifiers of the Conference Leagues, which could potentially, one off game and you're out, right? It's right. It's like it's a little bit tricky to get to the group stages through those qualifiers. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that we are doing quite well in the league, and overall this season it's looking a lot better now. Definitely looking a lot better than just 1 episode ago or 2 episodes ago, right? It's looking better. Alrighty, so I have just finished this game against Mlada Boleslav, and it was a win. It was a slim one, because I did rotate the entire team. Well, not the entire team, but a lot of it. Like, we are even playing with our second option goalkeeper in there to give him a bit of play time. He did well. He actually had a really big save here near the end, so good for him. And yeah, it's I guess I did the right thing playing with the French players or whatever. We did quite well. We could have scored a couple more goals, but yeah, well, we did get the 3 points. That was the important thing, right? And now we have some of the players for the next match that is likely our best players. And I would like to get into the Midtjylland game with the best players possible, right? That's to have any chance against them. So there we go, a 1-0, pretty good. And we can get to the Midtjylland game now. All right, so here we are. And oh boy, this is a big one, of course. We're 2-0 down, and we need to find goals. We're pretty much strongest 11 here, and as you can see, some of the fatigue is coming in, but at least the condition is pretty damn perfect for everyone. So that's good. Mikołaj in the goal. Carlos Enrique is going to get this one. Marcel, Hausdorff, Finson, Aikidi, Solil, Templeman, Pasalic, Ugwu, and Bornemann. Pretty much strongest 11. Could we make it stronger? Yeah, I mean, I could put Sisker in there. I could... You know, it's... I'm playing the guys that have been in form, right? That have been doing really well in... Actually, Solil, you know what? I think I'm gonna give it to Janusek. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Janusek instead. Sorry, my captain is out. Because Janusek has been playing better in the last couple of games he's been playing. Actually did really well in the last game as well against Lada Boleslav. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Janusek instead. Alright, yeah, that's it. Let's go. Opposition instructions here. Yeah, absolutely. Do that. And what is this? Weaker side. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, they play their strongest 11. Alright, it's gonna be a tough one. We need 2 goals. We need not to concede. It's almost the impossible here. Almost the impossible we are asking for, but you never know. You never know. Go hard attacking. Oh, hard tackling when... okay. Unus. We do. Okay, alright. All good. Match. Here we go. Here we go. 1 loss against Midtjylland in the last 5. Yeah, that's about it. And how are they doing? Well, good. They're playing well in the Danish league as well, I guess. So they're playing 3 in the back, actually. Okay. We're not seeing a lot of those formations in the Czech Republic. With 3 in the back. I mean, we are kind of playing with 3 in the back with that halfback in there. At least when we're going forward. Pasalic. I was really hoping for a good opportunity already, but... And as we saw in the last match, we should be the better team here. We should be the better team. They just got that early penalty and a pretty slim chance, and they got 2 goals. They had other opportunities as well, but we were definitely the better team. So I'm expecting us to at least be the dominant Victoria. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but at least the dominant team, right? That's what I want to see here, and it seems to be happening right now. We had a good chance right there. That's good. All right, but not a high line. Yeah, that's 20. Oh god. Come on, highlights. Come on, goals. Come on, boys. I mean, we get the chances right now. We just need the highlights to come as well. Come on. Come on. Here we go, highlight. You can see it because it's flipping in the image or whatever it is. Might be for them, actually. Yeah. That's gonna go that way, unless they're gonna do a really big mistake here. Alright. That was not the highlight. Cannot be. If they score here, I think it's over. Okay. Could be a counter. Ugwu, come on. Yes. Templeman. Because the highlight is not over, that's for sure. Finson. Come on. Go on. Yes, Templeman. Cut it back for Ikedi. Now it's opening up. Oh, he's taking a long shot from there. Okay. Not the best. Not the best. Finson on a yellow. I'm worried. Come on, come on. Bring us a... Come on, we need a goal now. Come on. Finson. Come on. Come on, mate. Hausdorff. Finson again. That's a really good crossover to Pasalic. Can he find space here? Nah, he got blocked. Yeah, they got some good defenders. They were on the spot. Oh, this is a good chance. Well, not really. It wasn't a good chance. Do they do... Nope, they don't get a counter here. Marcel is on the spot for us to win the ball back. Carlos Enrique going forward. That's a good ball up to Ugwu. No one in the... Yeah, but we do get it into the box area, but not a big opportunity there either. Yeah, it's hard to get really good, you know, quality chances against a good team like Midtjylland here. I mean, I think we're doing the best we can absolutely do against them. And we do get chances. It's just not very, very big chances because they are so good. This is a good team, and we're playing well against a good team here, right? We are... wow, what is happening here? Not sure what happened there. That's odd. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah, let's just move on. I mean, we should have gotten a goal in the first half, and now it's getting just way too hard almost, right? Really odd shirts they're playing in. I've never seen those shirts with Midtjylland. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think that's their normal away team away shirts or kit. Decent try there, Barrier, but again, it's getting blocked, and Enrique is running it out. It was not even a highlight, was it? I don't think that was a normal extended highlight. That was just the beginning of the second half highlight kind of thing. Winners? Yes, Enrique. Templeman got space. See what he can find. Janosek going all the way out to Enrique, finding no one. Pressure. Winners. Good job, Marcel. Enrique. Go back, yes. Marcel. Janosek. Marcel. Aikidi. Austak Templeman. Let's see what this is. Could be something here. Vincent finding some space down the flank. Cross, maybe? No, he's cutting it back for Templeman. Now into Ugwu. Oh, that should have been a goal, Ugwu. Come on, mate. That was perfect. That was perfect all the way up to him shooting. Well, 48 minutes, another highlight, okay. Now we really need that goal, I mean, to push them a bit. Come on, Janosek. Enrique again, Aikidi, we're playing well. Pasalik is in, he's in, come on! Just wide. Really bad shot again. Man. Vincent, Templeman, Bornemann, Janosek, Templeman, come on, find him, yes, Ugwu, I could see it coming, Really good movement by Ugwu in that one. Just a shot from range, another shot from range. Alright. Not the best. Here we go again, white target man on the ball, oh, nope, it's gonna be an opportunity for them. Good save there by Mikulic. Dangerous. But he was offside anyway. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, now it's getting dangerously into a territory where we cannot really... It's gonna be tough getting 2 goals now. We should probably do a couple of subs now. 64 minutes gone. Vincent is done for. We got Indefi or Colina. I'm gonna bring Colina in. Ugwu, he is almost done for. We do have Siska who could come in. I think we're gonna make that sub right away, actually. Where is he? Ugwu right there. Move it around towards this. So Colina is on attack. Carlos and Enrique on... Yeah, and Pasalik on... oh, wait. We need to move them around. There we go. That way. So Siska is on the white target man on the other side now. And Pasalik on the inside forward on that side. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Could also, you know, make a little bit of a difference, just changing the tactics slightly here over to the other thing. Could find some new holes to play in. Bornemann. Ooh, what is this? Vincent. Ugwu. Bornemann. Vincent. Taking a shot. It was not a bad one, actually. It found its way through, but the goalkeeper was ready for it. Alright, now the chains have been completed. Let's see. Come on, highlights. Come on, we need highlights. There we go, good. We need highlights, damn it. We need 2 goals. No matter what, we have played well, right? It's... Yeah, the result is what the result is from here on out, but we've played well. Aikidi, Marcel, Janosek, maybe some space here. Oh, Bornemann. Enrique going forward again. Crossing it back to Colina, okay. Let's see if we can find a cross, a good one. again, Siska, you should probably not try and shoot from range there. Or hit it from range, because it's just too far out. It's never going to be an issue for the goalkeeper either. You use so much power on those hitters, and it's not very often they're going to go in. So I'd rather see that they are going to take it down inside the box area for another player inside the box area when they're hitting it like that. Come on, guys. 75 minutes have passed now. There are absolutely not a lot of time to get these 2 goals. And we have had our chances, right? We had our chances. It's just we didn't score on them. Templeman over the top for Siska. He's gonna win it. Nope. Going the other way. Enrique winning that. Janosek into the midfield. Templeman finding Bornemann. Bornemann finding Siska. Come on! No! It doesn't get bigger than that, Siska. Mate, you have to score those. Pasalic. Marcel. It doesn't get bigger than that. If we can't score on those chances, it's just not happening. Oh, another big chance here. Oh my god, that goalkeeper. Is it him again? Is it what is his name? Well, yeah, it is Olofsson again. Jesus Christ, he's good. Yes! Bornemann! We got 13 minutes to get another goal. 13 minutes. I'm gonna go attacking. I'm gonna go attacking right when this is over. Actually, I wish I could do it while this is going on, because it's gonna take a minute on me here. It's gonna take a minute on me. Yeah, it took a minute on me. Damn it, I hate that. There we go. And I will also do a sub. Who do we have out here who could be... Fresh legs is... How quick is Osmansik? 13. You know what? Just because he's very quick, I'm gonna put him up there. He's not a very good goal scorer, but just those fresh legs could get us into a position where we can score a goal. And he is probably the best one I could put on there. Alright. Because we still need that goal. Well, at least we got to, you know, where we are winning the game, but... kidding me! What? The same thing is happening again. The same thing. What is going on? Are you absolutely shitting me here? That's just... Oh my god, that is disgusting. Well, what I'm gonna do is take out our halfback and move Hausdag over here. Put Colina here. And put Aikidi down here. I cannot really play here, to be honest, but... you kind of need to. You kind of need to. Yeah, so that's of course not great. Could I play him as a wingback instead of Aikidi? You know what, yeah, sure, why not? And play Hausdag in here. And, yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. It's better than half the halfback in there right now. Typical. Come. It's one highlight. Just one highlight here. I mean, it's still no good because we're still one man down compared to them if we're going into extra time. So no matter what, that was just... Yeah, you know, that's my luck. That's my luck, right? Probably should have saved that last sub, to be honest. Now when I think about it again, retrospectively here, I should have saved that sub, because if we scored one more time, we would go into extra time anyway. So I should actually have saved that sub, but it's, yeah, that was not a good opportunity for Timberman. I should have saved that sub. That's my mistake, absolutely my mistake. 6 minutes overtime, wow. But I think it's gone. We gave them a game. We did really try. We did really try here. Oh, another injury for Templeman. Are you kidding me? They're breaking down. Our team is breaking down. Oh, God. Yeah, that's the end of that. We did really well. We did really well. It was not enough, but we did really well. I am perfectly happy to be knocked out by Midtjylland in the first knockout round. It's alright. Especially the way it happened. We played really well against them. Osmansik all alone in the world up there. Well, now we can concentrate on the league at least. And get into those top 5 spots again. Hopefully a top 3. That would be lovely if we could get into a top 3. Absolutely fantastic. But, you know what? Top 5 is also okay. And I think we will get into the top 5. So now it's actually more about just getting to the top 3, right? That is the main thing now. So that's the end of that. That's the end of our European competition this season. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how it went. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with it. Yeah, we get knocked out, but you will be knocked out at some stage, right? Unless you're winning it all. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's but what now? Well, I don't know when I'm gonna come back. I'm probably not gonna come back before we're in the Champions Group, to be honest. I don't think there is anything else than the top 3 to play for right now. We're not in the FA Cup. We don't really have more games in the European competitions, of course. So I think I'm just coming back inside the Champions Group when we are getting close to either losing or winning the top 3, right? Because that is likely the scenario here with how our form is and how we are playing at the moment. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I think it was a fun one. Honestly, I think it was a fun one, even when losing here, because it was a tight game and we could have gotten away with it. We could have gotten into extra time and all. And you know what? Midtjylland is a really big team and all. So it's, yeah, I think it was fun. So anyway, guys, I'll see you around next time.